football on EA Sports. It's the UTEP Miners and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Quarterback keep. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Scott. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And here comes the punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Miners offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And the Miners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Colson. Throwing right. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Jones. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Miners have this offense rolling.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Open space at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And off to Jones. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Hayes. Under fire. Complete to the left. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The give on the counter. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And off to Jones. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Miners are in the hurry up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Colson. Looking left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The Miners line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside, it's Scott. Here's a little room there. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Give to the running back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looking for room, it's Scott. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Makes the catch, it's Collins. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34, you wonder if this is 4-down territory. Creates a little room. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On target. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, and not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. from the gun, the ground game. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And the Miners in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. The Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Colson. Bringing the heat. Escapes trouble. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The run inside. It's Scott. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect. And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hayes. Rifles it down the middle. Leaping grab for a big gain. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He got a step and just dusted the field. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Running inside. It's Mitchell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Back to pass, it's Hayes. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man all by himself. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Miners want to crank the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dumps it off in the flats. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And the defense chooses aggressiveness. This 4th down and short, man, and they blitz, they bring some pressure, they get home. And here's what they did. They sped up that RPO decision. Quarterback threw it, I think, a little bit before he wanted to, force the incompletion, and get the big 4th down stop.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Shoots it to the left. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. RPO complete to open the drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Miners will hustle to the line.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Colson. He's got the back in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The game is still early. We're in the 1st half, but you need to score a touchdown here to keep this thing close. That's why that last play on 3rd down was so big for this offense. There's plays you just gotta have. I know it's early, but that was one right there the offense needed, and they got it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Run in the red zone, it's Jones. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Now on the move. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. It's Colson. Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Miners.
And earlier, this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Crosses to 40. Oh, what a move to get room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 4 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's Washington on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henry. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Could be an alley. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Mitchell. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Good, solid tackle.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play...
Snags it, and he's open. Electrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about two opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
The run inside. It's Jones. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
The Miners headed quickly to the line. Running inside, it's Jones. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Oh, they're after him. Oh, he's got some space. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert to 2nd and short. And the Miners will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Jones. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Miners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
Here comes the option. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Picks up the 1st down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Makes a catch. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. And the Miners want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Looking to pass, it's Colson. Bears the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away.
There's some room. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Miners decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Quick step and go. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last. Turning it on! He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They go to the counter. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Here comes the heat. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an...
Wait just a second here, guys. They are sending out the field goal unit after all. I also thought they might go for it in this situation. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Miners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
The run inside. It's Barnes. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Miners send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Is that crazy or genius? Oh, no guts, no glory, man. Here he comes. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to throw, it's Colson. Here's a hit. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
You know, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask, right?
Makes the grab in their space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield, it's Colson. And he can't connect on the throw, it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Open on the right side, that's Smith.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Fires on the move. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Miners moving quickly to the line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Tripped up for the tackle. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, UTEP! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running inside, it's Scott. There he goes! He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
It's really hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the 4th quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Slings it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And these moments can be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass, I got to pass. Big 4th down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Rushes on him. He's got his man. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the line of scrimmage is the 30. That'll leave them a 47-yard attempt and a chance to win the game. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got big